Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, family, friends, leaders, and entertainees for the day, because that's all that today is going to be about. We have entertainment out the wazoo. It is, you guessed it, IPA day. Obviously, you didn't really guess it because this is a video and I said it before you actually had the time to think about what it was. But it is. It's IPA day. It wasn't always going to be IPA day, but I walked into Lizardville this afternoon and realized I haven't been there in a while. So I got barely past IPA before I came up with a dozen or so beers, and now it's Saturday. Let's get cracking. I had these guys cooling in here for about 20 odd minutes or so I should be able to have my first. Oh no. I'm going to put this on. I know I'm a little bit scraggly, and draggly, you know. I haven't shaved in a little bit. I'll do it tomorrow, though. So our one and only first ever. God damn it. I hate doing this with you guys, like right here. There. All right. First one on the side. We'll get it right there. So, a brand new. All of these, by the way, are completely brand new. They're not going to be very similar. Some of them, maybe. I'm not really sure if I got one of the Columbus beers. But typically, what you're used to doing, what you're used to seeing, are the Whole Foods reviews that I do. I have a flight of 4 beers on the little pallet, and I just review each one and then grab a beer afterwards. It's pretty much how it goes. When I go to Lizardville, however, they have a lot of rotation in their place. Essentially, Lizardville is an entire bar filled with walls and walls and walls of beer. It's a shat ton of beer. It's just a wizard's paradise. It really is. And I haven't been there in a little bit. It's probably been maybe 2 weeks. At least 2.5 weeks. Good Lord. And I went through the IPA list, and by like the second shelf, I had picked out like 4 beers already, and I knew this was going to be an interesting end. So I have a lot more browsing to do, but I couldn't walk away with any more, seeing what the bill was, especially a little over the top with what I expected. Not really with what I expected, but I didn't really want that necessarily in the beginning. My cup is outside. We'll grab this one. I like my other cup because it's a lot cleaner. I think I might grab my other cup. I don't know where the other cup went. Sorry, guys. Uno momento. Son of a gun. Well, I know nobody's watching this, so cut in about 20 seconds. I'll be right back. Good to go. See ya. Woo! Okay, see, 20 seconds. Beautiful. Now I have a reason to drink. Happy Saturday, by the way. It is Saturday the 10th. It's cold outside. Had an okay work week this week. Might give her a clean real quick. You guys are just not getting anything with this video. Sorry. Essentially, we have a good beer coming up by Coronado Brewing Company. This was an absolute, almost easy guarantee when I read it. I haven't read anything else on it, but essentially, We got starting first with us, Weekend Vibes. Once again by Coronado Brewing Company. Oh, there is a double thing there. Like I said, these are all IP. These are all IPAs. Some of them Belgian style, some of them India. I mean, they're going to be around, especially with the brewing companies. I know I go a little bit more outlandish with who I buy when it comes to Lizardville. It's not so much local. Coronado is. I don't know. Reminds me of Colorado, but that's just because of the spelling. Oh, California. See, a big old state of California right there. I believe that's where it would be from. Keep our seas clean, please recycle. Maybe that's where they're from. Might be from Colorado. Looks like a Colorado beer, kind of chilling. Mosaic Citrus Simcoe written right at the top, so I'm wondering what it's hopped with. Can only imagine. There is a little saying. I'll read it as I drink. I would expect a light but seldomly gentle kick of IPA, and yeah, the Mosaic Simcoe sort of deal is probably what I would expect for like a first beer. Not crazy. I would like usually like an odd side ale or ooh, will it make it? Yeah, I think it will. 16.9. Ooh, lemon, zest, citrus right off the bat. So I thought it'd be a little bit more pale. It's actually clear. I can see light through it. You can see my hand flirting behind there. It's still pretty clear. Citrus Simcoe, but if there is a nice little kick, I'd prefer if there was a nice little kick for a first off the bat sort of beer. When I introduce the weekend, I want something that I can kind of drink quickly, but something that packs a good flavor with a tiny bite to introduce a solid weekend. Gosh, honestly, a tweak. Probably not, though, because I'm being a little bitch this weekend, as I have the whole week. But just a tinge over the top with too many hops. I might rebuttal that and say negative because of my shitty week. But essentially, this is right at like Headhunter level. It's definitely different than Headhunter, but it's on that same sort of, gosh, I wish I had my beer map right now. I should get a good background with that sooner or later. But essentially, yeah. Good beer. Mosaic. Very like citrus earthy. This is like a Hawaiian Island sort of beer. But it has a good bite, so honestly, this may take me a second to drink, especially being a 16.9. Not very crazily alcohol. This is also why I like this one. It's not over the top when it comes to it being like a considered first beer for the evening. But 6.8, it's still 7 is usually where I like to go, and then above for reasons unbeknownst. But this is like this is right there. It's certainly harsher than like my odd side ales, my typical odd side, my canned, which I do have, I believe, one or two of. I believe I have at least one odd side this weekend. I have an Evil Twin coming. As a matter of fact, I'll just bust out a couple names: Clown Shoes, Knee Deep, couple Knee Deeps actually. I have Deep Stardust. I'm sorry, Deep Space. That's actually Half Acre Beer Company. It's called Deep Space. The can is amazing. It's the one I'm hitting right now. You guys can't see it, but It looks absolutely awesome. I can't wait to show you guys. A lot of interesting ones. We got Art Series. There's my Odd Side. Clown Shoes Knee Deep. There's my Evil Twin. I have a Heavy Seas. One called Creeper. Ohio Columbus Brewing Company. I have some of my bottles. I have no idea. Like the bottled beer that I got. I have no clue what they are. They're my coin tossers. Just to show you, that's what I bought today. It's called Lampshade Party Ale, and that's the label. I mean, it's like an old school photo. I believe it talks about it on the back. Yeah, I'll let you guys know later on. But it's very simple. It's not even about the beer or anything. It's just a funny little saying, I guess. But anyway, these are the beers for the weekend. A lot of 16 9-ounces coming at you guys. I certainly can't wait. Starting things off, the Weekend Vibes is a great beer, for sure. And I can't wait to continue this weekend. Solid beer. I like it. It is a lot like other beers that I've tried. In that Mosaic Citra sort of deal. I really have no idea what specifically Mosaic or Simcoe. Simcoe actually tastes like. But through like process of elimination, I've kind of had some sort of example, some sort of idea. Wow, it's a good beer. I like that sort of beer. That's a real beer. Anyway, yeah, Weekend Vibes. Good shit, man. I'm gonna take a photo. Save her up. All right, guys. Later. Peace. Live expressively. Drink